Hiya, come on in and get cozy. Hope everyone is staying blessed and protected. Hope everyone's going to have a marvellous moon day. And I hope you had an absolutely wonderful weekend. And I hope you have a really amazing week ahead. Back to school for a lot of kids. I was going to do a Capricorn reading, but it's going to have to wait. Because I found this card on the floor, the only card I found on the floor, like when I was cleaning up. And I really feel like it's significant for someone. So I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Let your ship set sail," number 43. I really feel like Spirit obviously wanted me to see this card for someone. And I'm going to read it now because it may have some relevance to this reading that I'm just about to do. Just like a ship needs a solid frame and someone to steer it to set sail, it also needs the ocean and the wind, which are wild and free and out of its control. Sometimes we spend so long building our foundations, our ship, making sure that we have all of the tools to navigate through the world, that when it comes to setting sail, we do not unleash our sails for fear of the unknown or losing control. This is your call to open your sails and let the wind take you. Release control and let yourself explore the limitless unknown. The unknown simply being the space that exists outside of your known experience. It can be liberating. How to let your ship sail. Point yourself in a nourishing direction, somewhere you have been wanting to explore, and let the layers of control release their grip. Your ship will gather speed the more you let go. Lie down, Mimi. The energy of water, which a ship sails through, is in constant motion. Become more like the water and let things flow. If you are feeling stuck in an area of your life, moving your body will release your stuck energy and help you set sail. There. So I really feel like that is Spirit is wanting to get that message to someone, it reminded me of that Bruce Lee. It says, "Become like water, be water, my friend." That's what it says. But yeah, I want to thank all my lovely subscribers for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your emails. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to leave this here. Let your ship set sail. And look, we've got the Fool here. Yes, this is like taking that leap of faith, even though you don't know what is it, in front of you. You're like, the Fool is always like, I'm gonna begin this journey anyway. You might not know what's ahead, but taking that leap of faith anyway. Let's ask Spirit. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what they need to see right now. Thank you. We love you. The Fool. Yeah, it's like, take this leap of faith, take that first step. Sometimes, that the first step is the hardest step, but the most beneficial step you're ever going to take. Yeah, we've got a Queen of Pentacles here, very grounded energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn can take that as it resonates, doesn't have to be. But seeing the peacock as well, it's not showing its feathers off. I'm feeling like someone who has self-pride, not someone who's stuck in their ego pride. You could be proud of your achievements, be proud of how far you've come. They're the Six of Pentacles here. Things will always be balanced out. See how them scales are evenly balanced? It could even represent finances. The Temperance Angels here. You could have Earth Angel energy, or it just means balance as well. The Temperance is always bringing balance. And that is the thing with life. Oh, the Four of Wands as well. That's a happy home, a happy marriage, contentment, 1111. as it resonates. But I'm seeing something really good here. I feel like Spirit is just wanting someone to just have that little bit of faith and a little bit of trust. If you're feeling stuck in a rut, just let go. Let go and let God. We've got the Emperor energy here. This is like a boss energy. It could be a father energy, you know, someone in a position of authority. You know, it's an energy rather than being a person. But, you know, I'm feeling, you know, I'm just feeling a grounded, and it could be in business. Excuse me, confirmation. Yeah, maybe. I've got the Magician, and then what's that? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Spirit's like, yeah, you have everything here you need to succeed. Just putting the work in. You know, there's something here that's gathering cobwebs. You know, maybe you might have done something and you've just put things to the side. I feel like somebody's got something here. It could be something artistic. You know, it reminds me of this movie that I watched. There's a lot of responsibility here. This is like carrying a lot of burdens. I watched this movie and it was about this guy, and he was an artist, but he come from this like well-to-do family, and they didn't want him to be an artist, but he was really good. Like, he was so good. They said that there was no money in it, you know, that he couldn't make a profession out of it, but it was absolutely amazing. Like, his paintings were so good. I don't know if it's something like that. I think it as it resonates, but I feel like oh, the devil flies out. Oh my gosh. I mean, this could represent the lower self. It could also represent, it could be a blockage. It could also mean addictions. I just seen the 2 of Wands, but it had something blocking the way. The devil coming out there like that. Yeah, it could even be, you know, like your shadow side stopping you, something telling you that you're not good enough, you know, or it could just be the energy that surrounds someone. Everyone has a dark side. Everyone has a shadow side. It could be something that you have to deal with. You know, it could even be just even trauma. Something's blocking somewhere. Whether it's people, places, or things, you know, something's being blocked. We've got a Page of Swords here. A Page of Swords is a very curious energy, very watchful, takes notice of everything, takes everything all in. Seen 2 little bluebirds on the end of this sword. I'm also seeing like a light here, something in spirit. I just seen that. Where would it go? That 3 of Wands. It was like a ship setting sail, and what we were just saying. I feel like somebody is trying to block somebody. Somebody's trying to stop somebody being free. Trying to stop setting sail. It could even be like, you know, a family member, because it reminds me of that movie. It was like his mum was like, no, you can't do this. You need to do something like real, you know, instead of being artistic. But being creative and artistic is the way to go. People think, oh, it won't put the, you know, the food on the table. You know, having faith in spirit, but there will always be a way. If you are so good at something, so creative, so artistic, and you have to do it. You see, this is why it came out. This is this devil energy, this competition here. This could be even watching. They're watching, you know, like watching. See, someone's trying to block someone here. Excuse me. I feel like someone is trying to block someone else, you know, because they don't want you to succeed over them. You know, it's like you don't want to be better than them. There's some kind of battle here going on. Something in the energy. Flick the devil away. Gonna put on an iron shirt and draw the devil out of earth. Yeah, I feel like it's something that's, this is competition, this is somebody, you know, ooh, you know, you can't. Oh yeah, there's a 5 of cups here, a 5 of pentacles, but there's an ace of pentacles. I feel like there's somebody here, there's some, you know, this could be even be an ex. I'm feeling it could be an ex. It's someone you left out. They're all in regret now. Look, we've got a 5 of cups, the 5 of pentacles. You left, this has been left out in the cold. This, and we've got the 5 of, we've got 5, 5, 5 here. And the ace of pentacles. I feel like this is, whatever your gift is, it's going to make a lot, you know. It's, look, it's like this stag is like holding this pentacle like a crown. Look how big it is. I feel like someone has a gift here, and there's somebody here that doesn't like that. Like someone who's in competition with you, somebody that you, who is now in regret that you left out in the cold. Yeah, this person feeling wounded here. This person's wounded. This could be, you know, it could be an ex, it could be a friend, it could be a family member. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like you could be like getting, you know, be stuck in an energy. I feel like, you know, you need to cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, take a spiritual bath, you know, light a candle, you know, go outside, go near the sea, go near the ocean, do something, you know, to protect yourself. Movement as well. If you're feeling stagnant, it's because there's a lot of energy, negative energy that's focusing towards you. And you need to get rid of that. You need, you know, a lot of people don't know how to protect themselves. If you're feeling stuck, it's not you. You know, I really think it's not. I'm not liking this energy at all. But I really don't feel like they could that like have that much power over you. You know, you can cleanse it. Sage, get your sage out. Yes, and your Balazan door. Yeah, I feel like there's someone. It's like a kind of I feel like a jealousy. Spirit's like, no, no, let your ship set sail. Don't you be bothered about this. Even this person could be telling you that you can't do it, and you can. Oh yes, you can. Someone's jealous here. I feel it. Now, people not jealous for now. You must have something inside you to be jealous of, and I feel like it's a gift. It's something you're gifted with. You are creative, a creative talent, something that artistic maybe. Something that you're really good at, something that you actually can make a living out of. I mean, this could be a parent, could be an ex, it could be, you know, just take it as it resonates. But I do feel like this reading has to come out, while, you know, it wouldn't be getting done. The moon and the death card. Well, we've got the 10 of Pentacles here. It's almost like, you know, I feel like something did end. Something has ended. Something has ended. Because I'm seeing the death card, but the moon is something. I mean, look at the way I'm seeing this is, it kind of looks, you know, like a mechanical thing here. Even looks like a machine, you know, like what you get a globe on, but this is like the moon. I mean, the moon is a direct reflection of the earth. This gives me like hidden enemies. But they're there. This person could be like, you know, could be like, act like they're friendly to your face, but deep down, this is a very, you know, not a negative energy. I feel like something ended here. Whatever this is, this could be a friendship, a relationship. It could be, you know, family, whatever, you take it as it resonates. I feel like something ended. But we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. And these, look at these mice are trying to get into it. It's like somebody's trying to get into something that's yours. And we've got the Fool again. I feel like Spirit's like, you take this leap of faith. Because sometimes if you're feeling stuck, you might need to get away. So like your ship set sail. Spirit's like, movement to get away. Get away from this energy. Protect yourself. Yeah, because I feel like you might feel it. You might feel stuck. You might, this energy around you is not a good energy. I'm telling you, jealousy. There's a reason that somebody's jealous. I just seen the King of Swords with the Knight of Wands here. I mean, this could be an air sign. The Knight of Wands is usually a reckless energy. Look, there's a bloody volcano in the background here. I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Death. I feel like you have to walk away here. Look, we've seen that right at the beginning. This could be in the past. This is somebody that you left behind. Somebody you walked away from, or you need to walk away from. I can't tell you what to do. But if this energy is around someday, I've been running. Well, I can't run, but I'd be out of there. Out of there. Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Swords will stand up. Look at this, all these white birds around her as well. You might even have a cat. There's a cat here. The Queen of Swords is always going to tell the truth. Very logical, very intelligent. It's like, tell the truth and the truth shall set you free. Look how that's lit up. I feel like, yeah, there's something about the truth here. Maybe you need to tell the truth. You need to tell the truth about someone. Yeah, there's a wheel of fortune here. There's some, this is destined to happen. This is a wheel of fortune. This could be also, karma. You reap what you sow. Seeing the Knight of Pentacles, solid energy. I'm picking up a very solid person here. I mean, the Queen of Swords can be an air sign, doesn't have to be. It is an energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel like it's just an energy that Spirit is showing us. It's like, you tell the truth and the truth shall set you free. I finally found my voice after so long. It took me a long time, 25 years, and I told the truth. I finally spoke up. I finally found my voice. I finally released myself from this kind of energy myself, So I do know. Queen of Pentacles. There she is. Look, and the Eight of Cups again, yeah, walking away. I feel like you had to, it's like picking up yourself, yeah? Self-preservation, your pride, it's like, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. I don't feel like you're a show-off or anything like that. I feel like you just had to pick yourself up here and walk away. You're telling the truth, walking away from this. It could even be walking away in secret. The Hangman here, this is like, you could have been stuck in limbo. Yeah, the Six of Cups energy. We've got the Ace of Wands. This is an old new beginning with the Emperor here. I feel like you could have been stuck, even since childhood. Something could have even happened in childhood. The hermit's here, taking a deeper look into this situation. There could even be a group involved here. Yeah, the sun. Light shining on here. It could even be on this, you know, the Ace of Cups as well, Ace of Wands. I feel like you could have been stuck. You know, it could have been like, could have something could have happened in a childhood, give somebody childhood trauma, and then when you go into adulthood, it's almost like, you know, when you get PTSD, when you're young, and then you go on to meet a bigger devil, and they give you CPTSD. It gives me them vibes. It really does. But I feel like this is someone breaking free here, telling the truth, speaking up. I used to cover for my ex. No, where did that get made? This Ten of Pentacles came out in reverse. Wow. Spirit. I feel like someone did something here regarding someone who did something reckless. It could have even been left out in the cold of some money here. It could have been left out of something. Some kind of finances here. I feel like your intuition is telling you, you know, there's something that you know deep down because you know the High Priestess is here. Higher knowledge. I feel like somebody was very tapped in here. Six of Swords leaving. Calmer waters. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. I feel like, you know, if this hasn't happened, this will. You're going to let your ship set sail. This is it. Let your ship set sail. Get out of there. If you're in this kind of situation, I know I'm not telling you what to do, but yeah, this could have been a relationship. This could have been a relationship. And I just seen the Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Wands, so I feel like it's planting the seeds, you know, like making a plan. Could be making a planned escape. I once tried that, and I ended up having to leave before, and it didn't happen, you know, because something really bad happened, and I had to just get out of there. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, anything else for the collective. You see now, this reading had to come out. Yeah, this was past. This is leaving the past behind. Leaving the past behind here with the Six of Cups. This is like, yeah, you know, you do not let your past define you. Do not let your past define you. Yeah, usually you could meet someone and you can tell them about your childhood trauma, and they don't actually use that against you. I'm just saying round and round here. You could have been going round and round in circles. I just got a pain in my head as well, so something could have been a bloody headache. Oh, what did that fall out? Here and now just fell out onto my knee. Number 32. Yes, look at that. The past is that way. The future is that way. And what does that say? You are here. You are here now. You are here. Cover that devil up. I'm going to read it because it fell out onto my knee. Yeah, I feel like it's leaving the past behind here. Setting sail. Here and now. Essential meanings, being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. The Oracle's message: everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. It's easy to yearn for a love affair or a friendship you may not have right now, one that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. What you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far-off future, but on creating your dream now. Releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. Whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well, and miracles will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing of Spirit. Yes, be here now. Be here now. See if any more wants to come out because, oh, we've got Y. Y, number 31. So you might be asking yourself, why? Why am I going through this? I don't know. Why? Motives driving intention, the power of knowing the why. There is great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and also the potential for growth. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? Knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. It's time to ask yourself some probing questions. Are you driven by a desire to serve? Does your prosperity impact the greater good? When you envision your most prosperous life, are you guided by a sense of purpose or by a need to make money, acquire things, save for the future, or all of these? No motive is bad or good, but having agendas hidden from yourself will lead to disappointment and possibly failure. Be clear about why you want the things you do. If the motives are true, accept them. If they are not, change them so you can step into your extraordinary life. Sometimes subconsciously, denying the truth may drive you towards a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong. But deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you even closer to the happiness you seek. Yeah, sometimes, you could be asking yourself why. You could have had a breakup and you want to have the last word, but sometimes it's better not to. Sometimes it's just better just to, make the closure yourself. I'm seeing this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and I feel like it is this with this person. It's like you couldn't even be abundant with this person. I feel like this person was a block to your abundance. Seriously, I'm seeing it. And I'm seeing round and round. I feel like that, this relationship, you probably just went round and round in circles because there was no forward movement in it. I'm seeing higher power here. It's a higher power at work here. Because otherwise I wouldn't have been coming here to do this reading right now. I really feel there is a higher power, and I'm going to and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Acknowledge God's truth. You will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Confirmation. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Thank you. I think that's not supposed to be in here, but this is Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. This card was not meant to be in this deck. Well, it was. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What message should we have for the collective? What do you need the collective to know right now, Spirit? Celebrate the beautiful gift of life. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. Let the sea and everything in it shout its praise. Psalms 96:11. And I'm seeing here, face your fears here, release the power of fear and gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness and speak words of love. Yeah, because words have sound and power. Sanctuary. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat. That's what somebody might need to do right now. even just sometimes a day away. You know, just get whatever. If you've got a car, drive there. If you don't, get a train somewhere. Just go away for the day or a night or whatever. It says here, a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Time now to act. The great severing here. I feel like this anger, this conflict was in the past. This this devil energy. You probably have to put up with this. I just seen discover your courage as well. So I feel like someone may need to discover their courage. You might be feeling stuck, but Spirit's like, no, let your ship set sail. Let your ship set sail. You might need to do great severing. You might need to get away from this energy. Take that as it resonates. You might have already had to get away from this energy, but it's still there. You're throwing negative energy towards you. But you cannot have an effect. If you raise your vibration so high, then that is not going to affect you whatsoever. But if you sat there feeling sorry for yourself, you're going to be down and your energy field is going to be low. So you need to protect yourself. Protect that energy, you know. Have a day out at the beach. Let the wind blow in your face, you know. Put your feet into the ocean and the sand and just feel free. Face your future with boldness and strength. As soon as I pray, you answer me. You encourage me by giving me strength. Psalms 1383. And we've got money again. Find a way to abundance. I feel like, yeah, we've got raising your standards here with the peacock again. And look, you know, she's got the peacock with her ear. Raise your standards. Don't feel like, I feel like that you could have been with someone who wasn't even worthy of you. And because you was not in a, they might have made you feel less than. I feel like there could have been some childhood trauma there. Oh man, look at that goddess. You see, Spirit is you're saying you were a goddess. Raise your standards. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty and love every part of you, goddess. Come through, Spirit. We've got support here. Ask for help. Get more rest and nurture yourself, goddess. Yeah, raise your standards again. Raising your standards. You're a goddess. You have to know this. Yes, but it's like, you're a goddess. But the devil energy. Someone doesn't deserve somebody here because you're a goddess. So it's wanting you to take action, to believe in yourself. You are a goddess. People think, oh no, I might not look a certain way. According to who? According to who? Because you don't look at the magazines and all that and feel like, oh, these people are like, oh, the body beautiful and all that. But beauty is very skin deep, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It says inner beauty. Inner beauty. It will shine through like a light. A lot of people, it's so sad because this world is making us all, yeah, we've got illusion here, embracing the truth. Embrace the truth. There was an illusion here. And we've got legends learning from those who inspire you. Bob Marley, the legend. Excuse me. Yeah, Bob Marley inspires me. I know he didn't live very long on this earth, but his music will live on forever. And his family, his legacy that he's left behind. Yeah, I feel like there was some kind of illusions here. If you're a goddess energy and you've got this, no wonder you've got jealousy and all this. You could have walked away from someone, or even if they walked away from you, they did you a favour. Spirit works in mysterious ways, Yeah, I feel like sitting with yourself in the here and now and asking yourself why. That did I go through this? It's obviously because Spirit wants you to realise your worth. raise your standards. You know, abundance will come to you. You might have had to rely on somebody financially, you know. Sometimes that's what is it? It's a control thing. Money's not everything, believe me, it's not. I mean, it helps in this world that we're in, you know, this crazy world. We've got hope here. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. And the sun just started shining through there. And we've got we've got the 7 heavenly virtues as well, the keys to goodness. Yeah, I feel like somebody probably wanted to bring you down to their 7 deadly sins that they were in. Look, competition, what did I tell you? I told you, competition. Somebody is putting themselves in competition. You can't compete where you don't compare. You know, you probably don't even see what's inside you. There's competition here. If somebody's competing with you because they see that you're, you know, beyond them. I've got to question everything here. And anything unaligned must go, lifting the veil. And I'm seeing pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. And at the bottom there, peeping out. Yeah, you be the leader you wish you had. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What message do you have for the collective? I think some of these cards might be mixed up because I don't feel it matters. Oh, I was just thinking, where did you go? Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. Could be, you know, it could be smoking, drinking, you know, coping mechanisms here. Let God in, Spirit says, let God in. Oh, you're part of a team of souls calling support here, star family. And I've got achievement. I'm seeing these, so I've got to read these. I really feel like it. We've got achievement. As I advance on the road towards achievement, I discover my greatest strength and learn from each challenge. I believe in my truest potential. Today, I have faith in my abilities and in myself. I move towards the fulfillment of my vision. I reach my objectives. I am courageous. I embrace life. I am always in good company on this journey towards the light. Stand tall and strong. Today, I choose to remain positive. I face all of my challenges with strength and courage. I will not be denied or turned away. I do not allow myself to be carried away by negative thoughts. I stand tall and strong and live each moment in joy and peace. Leaving my future in God's hands, I believe in life because life believes in me. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Oh, and I just split it on this. And it says deep love as well, but it says divine love and deep love. Welcoming happiness. Divine love is manifesting in me, through me, and around me. It attracts all that I need for the benefits of my soul. As I work to increase my inner light, I evolve into an emanation of love and joy. Today, I reap and welcome the happiness and beauty of all that I have sown. I feel like there's some kind of, you know, hopefully this might trigger someone if they've been stuck in a rut and wondering and looking for this message from the Most High, where it's here. We, the Athors, deep love, mother's milk and birth as a portal. I feel like this is your ancestors as well, saying that, you know, you are a goddess. You are a goddess. We've got the pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature, and I'm also seeing karmic relationship or Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. I feel like you was probably very possibly in a karmic relationship, and if that was the case, you know, you had to go through that. It was something that you had to go through to get to the here and now. I'm going to ask Spirit for a message. Spirit whispers before I close out this reading. It says, you are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. Yes, just carry on. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? Thank you, we love you. Number 1414, possibilities. Building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. Affirmation: I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. Find ways to fill your cup, but be self-full. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within, find your triggers and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then you can offer the best version of yourself. Yeah, I feel like if you've had to heal from something, you know, if you've got addictions or whatever it is, it could be smoking, drinking, whatever it is, yeah, you can heal yourself. I feel like this is someone who's had to go through trauma twice, probably more than that. So somebody who's took advantage of your trauma. 1010 growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Affirmation: the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. Yeah, because usually what you're seeking is seeking you as well. I feel like this is somebody who needs like a bit of self-healing here, and it can be done, you know. Sometimes as soon as you make that decision, you know, that's when miracles manifest, doors open, and also doors close on the back. When there are questions you need assistance with, go inward, sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for our help also, then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit? Anything else for the collective? Thank you. Excuse me. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. Excuse me, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. And also it says, make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth, even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. Yeah, I feel like someone's trying to bring somebody down here because you are actually a goddess, you know, and they didn't want you to see your worth because they was probably, you know, energy vampires trying to feed off your precious, beautiful energy. You know, but hopefully this message is going to reach exactly who it needs to reach, and it will hopefully help someone today. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you there. I hope you have an absolutely marvellous moon day. Yes, take care. God bless, and I will see you soon.